pretty kind of winter storm setting itself up here.
Yeah, and it's not just going to be isolated to the Oregon coast. We're going to see in the valley. We saw that gal just now with the camera. Try to get shots of the storm from a distance.
But do it safely wherever you are, right?
And maybe in your hotel from the balcony above the ocean, because these winds are going to be no joke. 70, maybe 80 miles an hour throughout parts of the Oregon coast. I was talking about this at the top of the show. Here in the metro area, expect to see basically wide power outages across the coast and the metro area. I'm forecasting gusts here locally in the metro area anywhere from 50 to 60 miles an hour late tonight and into tomorrow as well. This is going to be a series of storms that moves through here really tonight through the rest of the new year, really, or I should say 2022. And when we head into the later part of tomorrow night, the winds will definitely calm down. But right now we're looking at a temperature of 41 degrees. Factor in the wind chill, we're looking at feeling more like 35 degrees. The winds are relatively calm right now, but late tonight and into tomorrow is when those winds really pick up. So as we look at the weather headlines, very windy and rainy overnight, as we have been telling you. We've been seeing evidence of that with some ponding on some of those roads, especially along Highway 30. That's going to continue here tonight and into tomorrow. Coastal wind gusts, it's being generous, calling it anywhere from 55 to 60 miles an hour. I think it could be closer, maybe 70, maybe even 70 miles an hour in a few locations. Because of the strong system that's moving on shore, there's going to be a sharp rise in creeks and rivers, not just along the coast, but there's also a chance to see that here in the metro area, which we could be seeing some urban street flooding possible by the end of tomorrow. Now, there's lots of watches and warnings because of this strong storm. The flood watch in place until along parts of the northern Oregon coast until early Wednesday morning. There's a good chance that gets extended because some models are showing that there could be close to 2, maybe 2.5 inches of rain possible along some locations along the Oregon coast. Now, winter weather advisory, again, in place through kind of the west end of the Columbia River Gorge. Once you get past Cascade Locks, you're going to be running into some slick roads with some freezing rain tonight. But it's not just going to be the freezing rain. You'll also be looking at some heavy icing at times late tonight and into tomorrow. But by late tomorrow morning and in the afternoon, you will start to see your temperatures warm up. But I want to focus more on the winds. I have this stopped here early tomorrow morning. We're going to be looking at gusts up and down the Oregon coastline, anywhere from 50 to 40 miles an hour at that time. But as we go throughout the later part of the day, there could be anywhere from 50, maybe 60 miles an hour throughout tomorrow morning and into the afternoon. They'll slowly calm down. Really tomorrow night is when this system will kind of be out of here and we'll just be seeing some good old-fashioned rain. But again, in the meantime, that good old-fashioned rain will be bringing in some heavy downpours at times late tonight and into tomorrow. There could be a chance to see a little bit of some thunderstorm activity as well. So going through tonight and the end of the day for your Tuesday, there's a chance this model is showing an inch, maybe an inch and a half of rain here in the metro area. That is a lot of rain in just a short amount of time. Because of that, there could be some, rise in streams and creeks, like I said, especially Johnson Creek. Some of those typical ones that we talk about in Florida. Yeah, I would watch Johnson Creek and especially some of those rising streams in neighborhoods as well. Fano Creek over in Washington County is one of them. A stormy night ahead throughout parts of the valley, and that's going to carry over into tomorrow as well. Throughout the Oregon Cascades, rain and snow showers up top. That's where a good amount of the accumulation will be. But you're going to be seeing some very windy conditions at times tomorrow. Throughout the gorge, winter weather advisory in effect until early tomorrow morning with that freezing rain, basically Hood River east into the Dalles. Again, by late tomorrow morning and in the afternoon, you'll be seeing a little bit of some warmer weather. On that 7-day forecast, David, it is be relatively mild for Tuesday and will cool down a little bit for Wednesday. But again, heading into the last couple of days of the year, we're going to be seeing some very windy and rainy conditions. We're sitting at a deficit in terms of rainfall so far this month. That's going to change by basically the end of the night, early tomorrow. Exactly right.
Hard to believe the New Year's right there.
I know, just days away. All right.